Hi, I'm Amy Okuda, and I played Catherine Hapstall on Season 2 of How to Get Away with Murder. As a fan of the show, I have absolutely no questions about anything that happened in the finale.
Really?
Okay, fine, I have a few questions.
As do I. I'm Kendrick Sampson, and I played Caleb, the alleged mastermind killer of Season 2.
Alleged? Because it sure seems like you did it.
Stop right there. Let's just begin with what we know. Catherine and Caleb were adopted into a rich family, like billionaire rich.
Everyone thought we were so lucky. The portrait of a perfect family.
Catherine loved painting, Caleb loved jogging.
If by jogging you mean murdering Aunt Helena.
Whoa, hold up. We're not ready for Philip yet. Ooh, can we do one of those flashback wormhole-y things?
My name's Jefferson White. I played Philip on the show.
Okay, so the story starts when Grant and Ursula Hapstall were murdered.
Everyone thought the Hapstall kids did it because their Aunt Helena says she saw them at the murder scene that night.
They ran by the master window.
But then she got killed.
If Caleb killed his parents, he would have motive to kill Aunt Helena, sure. But why would he want to kill his parents in the first place?
They felt so unloved and resentful that they tied up, tortured, and shot their parents execution style.
Our house manager, Mrs. Guthrie, agreed all was not right in the state of Hapstall.
Something that perverse should never be private.
But they couldn't have been sibcesting. Catherine was a virgin. She got the doctors to prove it.
I passed.
Well, I don't believe Caleb did it. I think it was the secret baby sibling, Philip.
Yeah, okay. Hold up there, buddy.
Exactly. First, let's remind everyone how Philip was related to the Hapstalls again.
I kept searching for the secret baby even though he told me not to.
Racist Aunt Helena was his mother.
Those Orientals, those mulattoes!
I am not a rug.
And Grant Hapstall was his father, so that makes Philip the genetic heir to the family fortune.
He's the product of incest.
A lot of people thought Catherine and Philip killed their parents together, especially when Catherine lied about not knowing Philip.
Have you ever seen him before,
No.
Catherine?
No. The only reason Catherine lied about that was because up until then, she thought Philip was just some random fan of her paintings. So the minute she found out he's actually the Hapstall secret baby, well, she got scared.
If I'm to believe that, then at least explain how Catherine met Philip in the first place.
She sent Philip an invitation to her art show.
What? I don't remember her doing that.
Because Caleb sent the invitation. This was the first step to kill his parents and frame Philip and Catherine for the crime. He had to make it look like Catherine and Philip knew each other.
But I thought the police found Philip's DNA at the parents' crime scene.
Friggin' mystery DNA.
Yeah, because Caleb planted it there. After all, we know it's not hard to steal someone's DNA.
Looks like Annalise Keating isn't the only one who knows.
How to get away with murder.
Step 1, discredit the witness.
Orientals, those mulattoes!
Old school racist.
Step 2, find the new suspect.
Step 3, bury the evidence.
That's not evidence.
Well, he's burying something.
Gross. And let's not forget what other evidence you buried in Catherine's art studio, no less.
What if she killed him?
If Caleb planted the gun there, why did Catherine run away?
Because she got scared. Suddenly she understood. Someone was framing her for this murder just like they were framing Philip. She needed to go see Philip, but that plan got thwarted.
Well, at least there's one messed up thing you can't accuse Caleb of doing to her.
But he did convince her to take a plea deal and go away for a long time.
You think I did this?
None of this is about what's right or wrong. It's about what a jury's going to believe during a trial.
I shot Annalise Keating, but I was drugged by someone, and I remember who that is now. It was Philip Jessup.
Now the FBI was after Philip, so we had to go into hiding.
You mean go into video stalker mode?
Philip was scared. He needed money.
Except Annalise said no.
There was no timestamp on the video. We can easily say it was taken on a different night.
So Philip kept stalking.
Philip had to get leverage over Annalise. She doesn't seem like the kind of person who does stuff just to be nice.
But then why did Philip attack Annalise at Wes's apartment that night?
He wanted to talk to Wes. He was hoping he could convince him to help. Then Annalise walked in. Philip didn't want to hurt her, but she had Eve calling 911, so he panicked and tried to stop her.
Eve,
Wes is here.
call 911.
Caleb killed my mother! Helena Hapstall, I have proof. I'm innocent.
And it worked. Annalise convinced the DA Caleb was the guilty one.
Caleb Hapstall is a serial killer. Caleb went running that night. What we didn't know is that he was wearing a fitness tracker.
At least Catherine had one decent brother.
You mean non-biologically related half-brother, half-cousin?
Whatever. Philip was honest. He turned himself into the police.
And then Catherine filled in the rest, admitting she'd lied to give Caleb an alibi the night of her parents' murder.
Why'd you go into his room?
Because that's what we did every night. Cuddled, kiss. When I got to his room that night, he wasn't there.
Why are you just admitting this now?
Because I'm in love with him.
Everyone finally got it. Caleb was the guilty one, not Philip, not Catherine.
Some of which has now led police to again look at Caleb Hapstall as the prime suspect.
So what, Caleb just went and killed himself?
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Me too.
I'm not sure I believe any of this.
Welcome to the American justice system, where no one ever really knows the truth.
So you're saying life is just one big cliffhanger?
At least on this show. Stay tuned for more murder mystery shenanigans on the next season of How to Get
Get away
With murder.